What's happening, you guys? A little bit of a longer video, so get ready. And we're going on an adventure, right? So here we go. So here's the one thing I wanted to talk about. You thought I was going to actually cut to something. No, it's just me walking and talking in this fantastic place, right? So I have access to a very, very beautiful home right now. Actually, a nice little compound, right? And it got me thinking, I'm actually the only person here right now. Everyone else left. I'm the only one that's here. And it got me thinking about how often online, on social media, people are portraying an image maybe that they don't have, right? Like, this isn't my house. I don't own this place. I can't act like I do, but I guess I could, right? There's a lot of times that we have people where they, you can see me in the mirror. There's a lot of times when we have people that will, rent cars or rent homes and portray an image, right? Remember MTV CRIBS back in the day? A lot of those celebrities would rent their houses, rent their cars. They'd ask people to let them have their stuff so they could seem bigger than they were, right? That happens all the time. It happens online. It happens, and I don't want to be that guy. But even today, I don't want to talk about the deception to other people, okay? I want to talk about the deception to ourselves and who we portray ourselves to be online or at work, at school, how we are out there putting on that mask, right? And I could speak for myself that I've been in that place where I've put that mask on and I've tried to portray an image of who I really didn't feel that I was. And even at times when I would successfully maybe deceive or even just trick people into thinking something else that I really was, I started to develop an understanding of something. That gap, I'm gonna start turning. How crazy is this place? The gap between who you are and who you are portraying to be, right? That gap between your mask and who you actually really are, in that gap is where sadness and frustration and anger and our insecurities lie. It's where depression can set in, all the frustrations, all of those things. I gotta turn. Because it's us not being authentic and us not being real to who we really are, right? We all have a desire, a strong desire, to be seen and understood and loved for who we are, not for what we're trying to portray. Social media at times can kind of be a perfect storm for that, right? It allows us to get into that place where we can only show the best things. But what I want to say is we can't deceive others. Let's not deceive ourselves, right? We should be comfortable with who we are and understand that we all have insecurities. We all have fears. We all have doubts. And we don't have to be these perfect people. Right? This video is not going to be perfect. I stumble on my words. It doesn't need to be, it's just me in a house walking around. But it's you and me talking. And I want to say that it's one of those things where we can allow our insecurities to shine, right? Embrace our insecurities. Share them with other people. Connect with other people based on that in an authentic way. We don't need to portray all of the, the vacations and the trips and the cars and all that stuff and the friends and the events, and it all can be fantastic and it's fun. But when we start putting that stuff out there and we start making that more important than who we are, our character, how we treat others, how we feel about ourselves, about others, who we are, right? We are just setting ourselves up for disaster. So I want us all to be free and all of us to just kind of take a moment. And I guess as I'm kind of rambling, I'll end on that. Embrace your insecurities, you guys. Share them with friends, share them with people, share them online. Let people know what you're really going through, because we're a community together, right? When we wear that mask, people can't see us. And no matter what they're seeing on the other side, that's not what we want, you guys. We want to be connected. We want to be loved. We want to love others. So I just want to encourage you. I know this has been a long message, and I hope you stuck through it. Like it, share, comment it, whatever you want to do. But just know, I guarantee you're awesome. You're pretty awesome deep down underneath that mask. You don't need to wear it. You don't need a house. You don't need cars. You don't need a trampoline right over there, right? You just need you, and you need to be real, and you got to be authentic. I love you guys. Have a fantastic day. Adios.